A convicted killer who says he wants to die for his crimes is finally getting his wish.
A local judge has signed an execution order for death row inmate Scott Dozier. News 3's Antonio Castellan joins us live from the courthouse with the date set for Dozier's execution.
The execution is scheduled for July 11th at 8 p.m. at the Ely State Prison. The convicted murderer, Scott Dozier, has reiterated to a judge that he is ready to die. The Nevada Department of Corrections has announced 47-year-old Scott Dozier will be executed July 11th at 8 p.m. Here is the execution warrant signed by 8th District Court Judge Jennifer Tagliati. The execution is expected to happen at the Ely State Prison. The state is planning on using a 3-drug mixture that includes fentanyl, a paralytic, and another drug yet to be named. The drugs to be used for Dozier's lethal injection continue to be a concern for ACLU leaders here in Las Vegas.
They can't use drugs that, will cause harm to somebody if they're used, and there's a very real possibility that if they use these drugs, then Mr. Dozier will suffer.
Scott Dozier was convicted in September of 2007 of murdering 22-year-old Jeremiah Miller and sent to the Nevada's death row. Dozier's desire to die reached the Nevada Supreme Court. The High Court decided a district court judge was wrong when she denied the prison system's plan to use a 3-drug cocktail containing a paralytic for his execution. On June 8th, Dozier sent this handwritten letter to the judge advising her again he is ready to accept the death penalty. One portion reads, "I am still resolute and steadfast in my desires for my death sentence to be carried out and my execution to take place." Amy Rose with ACLU respects Dozier's wishes, but says the Department of Corrections still needs to find the right way to execute Dozier humanely.
If Mr. Dozier doesn't die from those first 2 drugs, then he'll suffocate to death from the paralytic. So there's just multiple problems with this execution.
We reached out to Scott Dozier's defense attorneys and the Nevada Department of Corrections for the response. Neither has responded. Rose says now there is not much the ACLU can do to delay this execution.
It's unsafe to move forward, and it's possibly unconstitutional, and that they're risking a botched execution and decides to hold off.
The last execution in Nevada was in 2006. Reporting live, Antonio Castellan, News 3.
Antonio.